Okay, what's up YouTube? My name is Galen and this is Galen's Gadgets. Again, thank you guys so much for joining my channel today. Today, as you can see, I got the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro, the latest and greatest smartwatch coming over from Samsung, and what a lot of people considered it to be the best smartwatch for Android in general. As a lot of you know, I had the Galaxy Watch 4 Classic for well over a year now, probably actually getting close to 2 years. But the Galaxy Watch 5 Pro has been out for quite a few months now, so I'm going to just see if it's like truly a worthy upgrade over the 4 Classic. So yeah, I'm not going to hold you any longer. Let's get this unboxed. Alright guys, so as you can see, I got everything unboxed. It wasn't like 100% the unboxing experience because I did buy this used. Shout out to Mario on Twitter. He gave me a deal that I really couldn't pass up, so yeah, shout out to Mario. So yeah, about the unboxing, not a lot came in the box, just a quick start guide that I'm probably not going to use. It's really easy to set up, especially with a Samsung device. And then the charger is different from last generation. Well, the charger that came in the box anyway, mainly because of this right here. You have a end that is USB-C over USB-A. So with a lot of things moving towards USB-C, I think that was a good addition from Samsung. Yeah, especially with a lot of charging bricks and laptops coming with primarily USB-C ports. So yeah, I'm gonna just set this up and get back with you guys, go over the UI and everything. Okay, so before I could even get into like the Samsung Galaxy wearable app, I got this prompt. So that's a perk of having a Galaxy device. As soon as it like detects the watch, it's gonna show on your phone. So let me just lock it and unlock it again. And yeah, let's just connect. Okay, so I do want to bring this up as well. I never manually made a backup on my Galaxy Watch 4 Classic, but since I'm like just now like basically disconnecting it now, it does give me the option to back it up. I can restore that backup, I mean, from the Samsung Cloud. So yeah, I'm gonna do that because it will probably save me a lot of time. And here are the things that it's actually going to restore. It's going to restore your Samsung Health Stat, your tiles that you have organized on your watch face, quick panel, your apps, and settings. Okay, so the setup process on this was super smooth. One of the faster setup processes that I've done, probably because I have a Galaxy phone first of all, and then I have the Galaxy wearable app downloaded and connected to my Watch 4 Classic already. So if you click on here, you see the Watch 4 Classics right there. So if I want to reconnect it, I could do that pretty easily. But yeah, the app is pretty much identical to what you would see on the app setup of the Watch 4 Classic. You get things such as your watch faces, your app screen. You could adjust all this from your phone or from the app if you want to have the bigger screen to adjust these things on. All of these settings are on the watch as well. Just a very user-friendly app, really simple and straight to the point. Now let's talk about the software on the watch. Again, it's very identical to what you would see on the Watch 4 Classic in terms of user interface and everything. I think it has a few more features, and the major things that are upgraded are hardware related. So yeah, we'll go over that in a little bit. But yeah, swiping down gives you your quick toggles. Swiping up gives you your app drawer. This does feel smoother than my Watch 4 Classic. I'll have to verify that in a later video, but so far it feels smoother. When you swipe to the right, you get your notifications. When you swipe to the other way, You get your quick tiles. Don't really have anything set up, so it doesn't look too good right now, but Samsung definitely has some of the better looking quick tiles in the game. And when you hold it, you get the option to change your watch face. So yeah, very simple user interface. Okay, so I'm really surprised I went this far without talking about the design or color of this, mainly because color is something that I prioritize when choosing a smartwatch. I went with a titanium variant of this because I really just didn't want the black. There were only two colors, black or titanium, so I went with titanium because it's closer to the silver that I love, such as in my Watch 4 Classic. This one looks more grayish than the Watch 4 Classic, but I'm not complaining at all. So yeah, let's talk about the design quality. I think it's a beautiful design. Really love how this watch is. Loved how smooth the fitness trackers are on the back. I love that glass feel on the back. Prefer that over plastic any day of the week. You get two buttons. The top button is primarily going to be used for your power settings, and then the bottom button is going to be programmable. I'm going to program it to use Google Assistant most likely. The screen quality is absolutely beautiful, very bright. It looks brighter than my Watch 4 Classic, but it might just be that first impression type thing. So yeah, design is very solid, feels amazing in the hand. Very weighty watch. I love weighty watches, such as my Fossil Hybrid that I'm rocking right now. Bands. Let's talk about bands. This is the band that came with it. This is the gray rubber band. I'm probably going to take it off automatically because I just prefer leather. So yeah, and again, these come with these quick release pins, which are super nice. And as you can see, it takes 20 millimeters. It says 20 millimeters towards the top. Yeah, 20 millimeters. If you search that on Amazon, you can match this up with pretty much any bands that is 20 millimeters. The only problem is that the Samsung bands are kind of like, they fit like to the watch exactly. Samsung did that on purpose, I believe. You can see there's a curve to them. Any normal band goes straight across, but Samsung just made that curve to like intrude in the connector a little bit, so only their bands fit perfectly pretty much. So I'm going to connect this to a leather band just so you guys see what that looks like. I have the Samsung official leather band. Okay, now that's what I'm talking about. I love the Samsung leather band. It feels a little rubberish, but looks really good. Yeah, definitely going to be rocking this. Super comfortable, and I just like the look of it, especially with that stitching and everything. Just prefer that leather design. Another thing I want to talk about while I'm here is the missing rotating bezel. This is something that Samsung has had for years. This is something that a lot of people are obsessed with, the rotating bezel. So you're able to physically rotate the bezel on the Galaxy Watch 4 Classic. The Watch 5 Pro is the first generation in a while that does not support that rotating bezel, so you can't move anything here. You will have to use this inside bezel to navigate the user interface if you want to do that by swiping. I'll probably just be swiping normally instead of swiping in a circle. I'm really going to miss that rotating bezel a lot because I use that for pretty much all of my navigation. So really disappointed at Samsung for getting rid of that on the Pro variant of their watch. Don't know if it was a hardware issue or what, but yeah, I'm definitely going to miss that. So yeah, let's compare the two now. This is the Galaxy Watch 4 Classic versus the Watch 5 Pro. They're around the same size. I believe it's 46 millimeter case size. Not sure how big the screen is. We'll have to look up those specs for the full review and all of that, but yeah, it looks a little bigger on the Watch 5 Pro actually, and then the colors are a little different. The titanium Watch 5 Pro is a little more gray, and then the silver Watch 4 Classic is of course very silver. You also get like these little numbers inside of the Watch 4 Classic. You don't get that on the Pro, you just get that big bezel. Any other differences? The fitness trackers look the exact same. The side buttons look pretty similar as well. But I do think the buttons feel better on the Watch 5 Pro. But again, I've had the Watch 4 Classic for well over a year now, so it might be just wear and tear. But yeah, those are just like my first impressions of the design of these two watches. I'll be doing a video, a full review video comparing these as well. Okay, so let's wrap this video up. So overall, my first impressions of this device are pretty good. The screen quality looks really good. I love the design of it. Love the leather band that I got to go with it. Design, no flaws at all, except for the missing rotating bezel. I'm going to miss that a lot. But yeah, definitely going to be creating a lot of content on this watch. So stay tuned to the channel. Going to be showing my favorite apps, comparing it to the Watch 4 Classic, and just doing a full review of this. And yeah, gonna be doing a real deep dive. You guys know I love my smartwatches. So yeah, if you guys have any other questions, feel free to leave them in the comments. Thanks for watching this video. Don't forget to like and subscribe.